Q&A! I thought it'd be a stellar opportunity, seeing as we're both together. We don't normally have the chance because we're busy, and I'm normally gone at this point.
Indeed.
But I thought, why not do a Q&A while we're both together? If you've got questions you want to ask us as a pair, individually, or whatever, you can do. So I've got a couple.
Let's have a look then. I'm keen to see what the questions are.
Have a look. I'm going to read them to you like a quizmaster. Kenny Ronald Grayley, Kenny, said, I'd like to know his thoughts and yours, I think it's really me and you, don't want me to put that down, about short boils and what is you guys' favourite hop schedules?
Short boils. Well, I don't do them.
No, I'm the same.
I think you could cut it down to half an hour, but basically you want to get the hop utilisation, the maximum hop utilisation out of your bittering additions, if indeed you're doing a bittering addition. And then secondly, all my batches now are sort of 500 litres. So I've got to drive off that DMS, and it takes quite a long time for that to move over such a large volume of beer. So 60-minute boil as general for me. Lots of breweries, lots of commercial breweries will do 90-minute boils. And yeah, generally with hop schedules, I tend to work backwards. So I'll start with my dry hop, what I want on the dry hop, figure that out. Then I'll move on to the Whirlpool edition. Then I'll move on to the the late editions, the flame outs, the 5-minute boils, 10-minute boils. To give me, I'll start with a target IBU, but I'll work backwards for that, and then once I've got all the aroma and flavour I want in there, if I haven't achieved my, let's say 40 IBUs that I want for a beer, then I'll pop in a 60-minute edition just to bump it.
What's your favourite hop schedule?
Well, that's the schedule, isn't it?
What's your favourite?
Oh well, my favourite is, like I say, a bittering edition at 60 if required. And then a flame out and a dry hop.
Yeah.
I don't bother with, generally I don't bother with, not flame out, a Whirlpool at 80. So it's all in the back end. Whirlpool, 80 degrees, load it, really load it. You'll get quite a lot of hop utilisation from it. And then anything that I haven't achieved on the IBU scale would have been hit up by a 60-minute edition of generally a cheaper hop than what I'm using for the Whirlpool.
I would tend to agree. I think on the hop scheduling for me, I've started to use most of them towards the back end, and in odd occasions not even bothered with a 60-minute.
Yeah, I mean, standard takes it as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, generally we're brewing pales and IPAs, aren't we? Because they're kind of what we drink.
And on the 60-minute boil and shorter boils, I do 60-minute because that's what I know. And I know that doing a 60-minute, I'm not chancing leaving anything in there that BMS I don't want.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Next one. Jan Eric Berenston.
Pickle. Branston pickle.
A live show would be bloody awesome.
Didn't have the time, buddy.
No.
Maybe we can hook up on Wang Out or something and broadcast it.
Yeah.
Another Q&A like this, but over the interwebs, over the Googleplex.
I think to do like a full day live brew day, or if I come here and we do a live thing, we need more time to organise a certain camera that's shooting constantly, dedicated to it, which we haven't got. So hence you just end up with short snippets of live stuff as you go when you've got a 10-minute break.
And let's face it, a full brew day is going to be 6 hours plus of not very much happening, then lots happening, then not very much happening, then lots happening.
But I'd like to do it.
Yeah, it's doable. I've done them before, back in the early days of the home brewing channel. But
I think the first time we did the coconut shy PA at Ardle Valley when you were on the original kit, that was We did one then.
The video's still up.
Yeah, on a webcam, I think it was.
I think you dressed up as a fairy.
That was the second time.
Miss Toffee Popcorn.
Queen.
Toffee Popcorn.
Queen.
Queen Toffee Popcorn.
Kevin Walsh! Is it possible to achieve the same power and control using induction elements as you can with the tri-clad ones? Always wondered, as I use a Buffalo induction hob on a 50-litre pot or boiling a bag, and it boils great. So the pots that I've got, they're tri-clad, which is I think it's just a thicker bottle welded to it.
Oh, if they're suitable for the induction hobs, then they should work on them, shouldn't they?
Yeah, is it possible to achieve the same power and control? I think that's going to be a question that's going to be answered in the comments, because neither one of us.
No, I mean, all I can see is if you've got the tri-clads and you're putting it over a naked flame, then your naked flame dictates the vigour of your boil. Whereas if you're using an induction hob, if it says 5 kilowatts on the side, you ain't going to get 6 kilowatts out of it, are you? No. Whereas with a flame or an electric element, you can add another element or throttle it, or do what you want. Yeah, but I'd say get your flame on or go all electric. Yeah, induction. I mean, it's alright if you're brewing in the basement, but you've got to vent the steam anyway, haven't you? So, venting steam, you're venting gases or electric.
Daniel Marching.
So, Daniel son.
At the end of every episode, you disappear with the bloop. Where do you go? What do you do there? How do you get back out?
Well, I'm generally holding the camera, so while he's down there.
It's one of the mysteries that plague the universe and the great minds of this world.
And once you know that, you know the answer to everything.
Yes, and I don't really know. I sort of black out, come round a couple of hours later, wife's fanning me.
What?
Neil Jones! Is it getting colder? Neil Jones! Why does Harry have every tool but no impact driver?
Yeah. Oh, God's sake. I just don't. I've used them in the past. Yeah. I don't have one. I've got one drill, and when it breaks, I'll buy another drill. And this Makita drill was sold to me by a friend, and it's chugging away nicely.
Moving on!
Dynamic, feels good in the hand. So do the impact drivers. Dave uses an impact driver for fitting his windows, Dixon windows.
Next, Dan Walters. Love the both of you, gorgeous mofos.
Can't be on about us.
Best channels on the tube. In terms of time from brew day to serving on a beer, how much difference is home brewing to commercial brewing? And is there a difference? Why? So that's for you, mate.
Yes, you can turn over your homebrew as quick as you want, but generally there's a bell curve on the quality of the beer, and also it's dictated too by what kind of beer you're making. So cask ales are always best drank fresh. So generally you've got a 14-day, thereabouts, tank time in these, and then with cask ales you can rack them into your cask after a brief period of chilling and get them on the bar within 7 days. They'll still keep for a while in the casks. Whereas with keg, I find that you need to put the same process basically, one goes in cask, one goes in keg. But when they're in keg, you've got the carbonation time, so there's a little bit more conditioning for you. And the peak tends to be slightly different with keg beer. I think that, well, I suppose it depends on what style you're doing as well. But no, generally, from grain to glass, we're talking 21 days tops, really.
SJ Allsop Phillips, are you going on the 1st? I'm coming all the way from the New Forest. Are you going on the 1st?
I won't be here.
No. The 1st of what?
December.
Yes, I will be here! I'm coming on the 1st of December. What's it for?
Some video club.
I won't be coming on the 1st of December. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm looking forward to it. I missed the last one. It was good. To be fair, I forgot all about it. then it was too late to get cover with the kids and whatnot. But we have planned to come, yes, we are coming. Jan Erik Bernstein.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jan Erik Bernstein.
Don't know if it's Jan really.
Has Harry considered selling his beers in other countries? Would love to be able to buy his beers here in Norway, Oslo.
I don't even sell them out of the town, if I'm honest. I've done that before. The market is terrible for cask ales, and that's predominantly my turnover. And look at the size of the kit now. I'm only on a little baby one. No longer on the 2,000 litre kit that I made at IBB. So off sales for me is not an issue. It's not a destination I'm looking to reach anytime soon. So it's all retail, my beer, my pub. People I want to drink it with. Not that I don't want to drink it with you, Jan, or whatever your name is, but come over on the first, eh? You can have it then. Come with Tony. You guys should hook up. Come over from Norway.
You guys should hook up and come over.
There we go. I'm sure Tony will pay you.
The jet setter.
The jet setter.
Last one, Richard Griffith.
Oh, Dickie. Dickie Griffith. Oh, Dickie.
But views on yeast, dry versus liquid, more for Harry. What's his preference and why? Cheers, Griff.
Dry in price. I never use liquid yeast. But once you've hydrated your yeast and you've had it in a batch, now in your tank you have liquid yeast.
Mm-hmm.
I was told this by a professional brewer who spent a lot of years in the business, 40 years in the business. And he was the guy who informed me about that you don't have to oxygenate your wort if you're using dry yeast, because they already have the glucanase or the glucogen or whatever it is in the cell wall from when the yeast went into stasis when it was dried. Whereas if you are using fresh yeast or wet yeast, then you need to provide oxygen for them to go through the growth phase, the exponential growth phase.
And I remember you telling me that many moons ago. And that's why when I'm pitching my USO5 or whatever, I don't oxygenate.
Bonus fun fact.
I used to be a lady.
Used to be. Yeah, bonus fun fact. Fermentis, the manufacturers of USO5, have now changed their directions on the yeast labels, and they no longer recommend hydrating. Sprinkle directly onto the wort.
Does it clear it up?
It does, yeah. Look like a bunch of grapes for a minute, mate. But they've all gone. Saves you messing around and potentially introducing contaminants by hydrating incorrectly. So, sprinkle it on top.
Well, that was fun. Thanks for your questions. I think the next time we get together, I'll chuck up another post and we'll get some more questions.
Yeah,
it's a bit of an impromptu thing. It went up late last night, but I think 10's a good amount.
Yeah. We kind of need a jingle for it, don't we?
Yeah.
What's the question?
Anyway, that's it, fellas. That's it. We're done.